Hello, world. How is everybody doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. In today's episode, I want to talk about this incident that took place in Golden Temple in India a few days ago. For those who are not aware, a young man in his 20s was beaten to death by a mob for grabbing a ceremonial sword kept next to the holy book inside the temple. As seen on the security camera, he was quickly overpowered by the guards and taken away. But unfortunately, moments later, he was lynched by a mob. He was killed. Nobody seems to know the identity of the man who was killed. Less than 24 hours later, another man was beaten to death in a different city in Punjab, in a different temple by a group of Sikh devotees for allegedly trying to remove a holy flag. Then if you remember, back in October, I think October 15th to be precise, a 35-year-old man was brutally murdered outside Delhi, that's the capital of India, by a group of men belonging to Sikh community for committing sacrilege of their holy scripture. Apparently, he disrespected and did something to their holy book. He was tortured. They cut him into pieces. I think they chopped off one of his hands or like a leg. So it was just very brutal. His body with the chopped hand was found hanging from a barricade near the site. It was just very gruesome stuff. Look, this is really troubling for many reasons. I really don't care how important religion is for you, right? I mean, I don't care how religious you are. I don't care what religion you're from. You absolutely have no right. You have absolutely no right to kill a man just because he did something to disrespect your religious sentiments, or he touched your book, or he did this and did that. No. You don't do that. You don't kill a person, all right? Because this is what Taliban or ISIS does. This is what hardcore Islamic societies do to who they call infidels. They throw people off the top of the building and they torture them and kill them, they behead them. They kill people for drawing a picture of the prophet. They kill people for disrespecting their religion or holy book. They always use violence, right, to intimidate anybody who they think is hurting their religious sentiments. That's not acceptable, man. That's not acceptable in modern society. Unfortunately, very unfortunately, even the Sikh community seems to have similar hardcore elements in their religion. I'm not saying everybody, but clearly there are those elements. Otherwise, you don't get so angry and lynch a person because he tried to touch a holy book or he removed a flag. You don't kill him, okay? You don't kill them. There is no place for such anger and violence in a civilized society. If someone tries to break the rules or create some sort of trouble inside the temple or the places of worship, you catch him and hand him over to the authorities. All right? You don't lynch him. Lynching is medieval. It's medieval, man. It's brutal. You don't do that. We are in, it's a 2021. It'll be 2022 in a few days. Anyways, I'm hoping that the majority in Sikh community they will denounce this kind of violent behavior or the tendencies to engage in violence and work towards stopping such incidents from happening in future. Look, those who saw Khalistan militancy and terrorism by the Bhindranwale and his folks in 80s, remember, it eventually ended up with a huge military standoff and a lot of destruction, including the death of then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi in 1984. We fear about the intolerance that could be hiding just beneath the surface. All right. The Sikh community has done a great job ever since then to move away from all those violent tendencies or means of doing things and work towards doing seva and engaging in activities to help society and free meals and this and that. They have done a great job. And I have no doubt that the moderate and the progressive voices in their community will make their stand very clear and help in curbing these extreme elements who engage in violence. Because this is not, it doesn't matter how you look at it, this is not a good thing for Sikh community. They don't look good if they keep lynching people, especially, just because they touched something or they try to touch something. No, there is no place for that kind of stuff in modern society. All right, guys. Anyway, this is what I feel about this whole thing, and have a great day.